Hello, we are from Group AgentP. So today we'll be talking about ALA10, which is introduction of CBC, CTR's ECB, electronic code book, CTR, counter mode, CFB, cipher block chaining, CF, CBC, cipher block chaining, CFB, cipher feedback, and OFB, output feedback. So this is a Q&A session between our group members. And I am responsible of ECB and CTR. So if you guys have any question, you guys can ask me.
I have a question about the ECB. What is the main security weaknesses of ECB?
So ECB produce identical ciphertext for identical plain text blocks, which means if the plain text block is the same or identical with the other plain text blocks, it will create almost similar identical ciphertext. So it makes it vulnerable to pattern analysis. So and next question.
Thank you.
For the next question, I want to ask why is the CTR is considered more secure than ECB for identical plain text?
A CTR mode ensures unique ciphertext even for identical plain text by using a counter value for each block. So because ECB does not use the counter value, so if the plain text is identical, it will also be identical with the other one. So because of the counter value here, it won't be identical as much as it would be with ECB.
Okay. Uh, can I know ECB and CTR operates in parallel? Can they?
Yes, both ECB and CTR support parallel encryption and decryption. Yeah, that's it. So I'll give to the second member.
Okay, next, second member, did research about the CBC. I'm the responsible about the CBC. Okay, any questions about the CBC? Anyone want to ask?
So
Can I ask how the CBC handle the identical plain text?
Identical plain text. CBC produces the different ciphertext for identical plain text blocks due to chaining, where each block depends on the previous ciphertext. Next.
Can I know what is the role of initialization vector for in CBC?
The role, the initialization vector ensures that the same plain text encrypts to different ciphertexts across the different sessions, adding the randomness. This is the role.
So does CBC propagate errors? Does the error get propagating to the next block?
I think a single bit error in a block affects both the current block and the next block. It will affect the block. That's all. Okay, next member.
So for next part, I will explain you about the CFB, ciphertext feedback. So do you guys any question about the CFB?
How does CFP mode ensure unique ciphertext for identical plain text? How does it make the
Actually,
identical plain text?
CFB mode as the encrypted piece, which is the ciphertext, depends on the one before it. So, for example, if we encrypt the same data and the output changes because it remembers the ciphertext before it, so the ciphertext will be unique every time, even though the data is same.
Okay, can I know what is the feedback mechanism for in CFB?
Come on, the question again.
Can I know what is the feedback mechanism in CFB?
So the feedback mechanism for the CFB, it takes the last encrypted part, which is the ciphertext. It will help the encrypt of the next plain text. So the last encrypted text will be used for the encrypt the next plain text. So this is the feedback mechanism for the CFB.
I have a question. Can the CFB can handle the errors?
Of course, CFB, if there is a mistake in the ciphertext, it will cause the decryption of the current block to mess up and affect the new block slightly. So if the damage stops after a few steps, it depends on the feedback size of the CFB.
Okay, that's all from me.
All right, so now I'm doing the output feedback. Do you guys have any question about that? Okay. You have to turn on your mic. Sorry about that.
Sorry, bro. Okay. Can my question is, how does OFB handle the identical plain text?
Okay, so OFB ensures that unique ciphertext for identical plaintext by using a feedback mechanism based on a key stream. All right, anyone else?
So for the next, I want to ask, what is the primary advantage of OFB, especially in the header handling?
Okay, so errors do not propagate, so they only affect the corrupted block, and subsequent blocks remain unaffected actually. So anyone else?
Why is OFB considered efficient for pre-computation?
Okay, so the key stream can be pre-computed independently of the plain text, improving the performance. So if there's no questions, so I guess till we meet again. So thank you guys for the meeting today.
Thank you. It's very helpful.
Stop பண்ற
Thank you,
recording.
thank you, thank you. Okay.
Hey guys, தீரோட